What brings you down here?
You busy?
I'm doing court in 15 minutes.
About Dad's case?
No, something else.
You're going ahead with it, though, aren't you?
Having him declared legally dead, of course I'm going ahead with it.
Even though we know he may not be.
We don't know that.
Storm.
Brooke, we got a crank letter. One line, no signature, not even a return address. It doesn't even claim to be from our father. I'm sorry. That doesn't prove he's alive, not in my book.
But it does give you reason to question whether or not he's dead.
It gives you reason. I know he's dead. As far as I'm concerned, he has been for years.
So you're gonna go into some courtroom and petition a judge to declare him dead, knowing that he may be alive in Tucson. Can you do that in good conscience?
Yes, I can.
I don't believe you.
Look, for the last time, that unsolicited one-line note does not constitute evidence that he is still alive. Not after 8 years of absence.
Why don't you let a judge decide that?
Why are you doing this? You don't want him back here.
Because I do not want you to get into any trouble.
Trouble? How am I going to get into trouble?
For doing something unethical.
You let me worry about that.
That's the problem. You're not worrying about it.
Because there is no reason to. The man has been gone for almost 8 years. In all that time, no letters, no phone calls. He disappeared, left Mom holding the bag. Now, Mom has legal recourse. She is entitled to have him declared legally dead and go on with her life, which is what she is doing. Do you honestly expect me to stop that? To keep her from the kind of life we know she deserves? A life that's within her grasp? Now, do you honestly expect me to blow her world apart because of some crank letter we received?
No, Bernie, I don't see that as a problem. I know, but I just don't think that the property settlement is going to be that difficult. Have you spoken to Stephanie's attorneys? What did they say? There, then you have your answer. Bernie, look, just don't make waves. I want this settlement to be as painless and as quick as possible. Look, I'll call you back later. I can't talk now. Later today. I'm sorry, Stephanie. I didn't know you were standing there.
Coffee?
Sure.
You didn't have to hang up because of me. I thought you'd like a cup of coffee. I'm leaving in a minute.
I shouldn't be making these calls from the house. It isn't fair to you.
Doesn't make it any easier knowing that you make them from the office. As a matter of fact, if you make them from here, it shows that you're not intimidated by me.
I'm not.
That pleases me.
Still, I know it must be difficult for you.
It's difficult for both of us.
Yes, it is.
In a way, it might be even more difficult for you.
How?
You're divorcing me. You're rejecting a marriage of 28 years. You know that I don't want that. You know that I still love you. So I realize that it must be very painful for you to deal with all of this.
Katie? What are you doing?
Nothing.
Don't say that. I saw you. You were posing.
What if I was? It's okay. You don't mind?
No.
Actually, I was just wondering what it must be like posing in front of a camera like you did. What does it feel like, Donna? You to model like that?
Well, at first it's a little weird.
Yeah.
You really want to know?
Yeah, I really do.
It's incredible, Katie. It's like nothing I've ever felt or experienced before. You know, it's you and that camera. And it's like you're talking to it. You're letting it see your moods and your fantasies. You're letting it see parts of you that you wouldn't normally show anybody else. I really like it.
Yeah, I can see that. But I mean, isn't it a little strange being dressed like that in front of all those people?
All what people?
Well, who's there besides you?
Just the photographer.
Oh, I guess that isn't so bad.
Katie, it's not bad at all. It's really fun.
Come on. Being photographed dressed that way in front of a stranger, that's fun?
Tommy's not a stranger.
Tommy, that's the photographer.
Mm-hmm. And he's the only other person in the studio.
Aren't you just a little embarrassed letting him see you?
No, it's purely professional. He's there to do a job, and I'm there to do a job. He's not looking at me as anything more than some model he has to photograph.
How can you know that?
Believe me, I do. You know, come to think of it, I should have heard from Tommy by now.
Why?
He's supposed to be getting me another job.
For another $400? Will you be quiet? Everybody's out.
Still, Katie, I don't want you getting careless. You know, if Mom or Storm were to find out
They're
about
not gonna find out, don't worry. It's a lot of money you're making, huh?
You know what? That's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Where?
Oh, I'll tell you later. I didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. I said it because it had to be said. You know I love you deeply.
Yes. Yes, I know that.
Relax, I'm not gonna try and talk you out of anything. I know you're committed to the divorce.
Does that mean you've accepted it?
Don't press your luck. No, I haven't accepted it. I know it's inevitable. But when you really love someone, you don't really have any pleasure in watching them squirm. Why don't we try and be as comfortable as possible here in our home? In the time that we have left, these are our last days together. We could at least make them tolerable. Maybe even special. I mean that.
Look, I don't want to ruin Mom's chances for happiness any more than you do.
And for the last time, let it go. Forget you ever saw that letter.
I cannot for the life of me see how you can say that.
It's easy. You treat that letter like you treat a crank phone call. You give it no importance.
Let me ask you a question. Just one question. Do you honestly believe that this is the end of it? That we won't hear again from whoever sent this letter?
I don't know why the person would write again.
I don't know, Storm, but I'm betting he will.
Unless it's a crank.
Well, I have a sick feeling it's not. He took the trouble to write once. He'll do it again. I feel certain of it.
Who is it?
It's me, Stormy, your mother.
Not one word about the letter to Mom. Hi.
Hello, honey. Brooke, what are you doing here?
Just visiting.
How nice.
Well, what brings you down here?
Actually, I was shopping.
Oh, for what?
New blouse.
You were shopping for yourself? I don't believe it.
Oh, come on, it's not the first time.
No, I remember you bought yourself a new pair of shoes in 1979.
You two stop it.
Look, I gotta run. It's good to see you, Mom. You look great. Brooke?
All right, what's going on between you two? And don't tell me it's nothing.
We were talking about your case to have Dad declared legally dead.
Oh, Brooke. Is that a problem for you?
I don't want it to be.
I don't know what that means.
Mom, I just want you to be happy. More than anything else, that's what I really want for you.
Honey, I am happy. And when I look ahead, I see more happiness. I see happiness and joy. I know that sounds terribly romantic, but...
Well, that's the way it should be for you. Terribly romantic.
You don't have to be so serious about it. Brooke, there's something going on with you, isn't there? Something that's worrying you. I think I know what it is. You can't believe what's happening for me. You think somehow, some way, something is going to happen and it's all going to come tumbling down around me. That it's just not going to last like this. That is what you're thinking, isn't it? I used to have those same fears, Brooke. But more and more lately, I realized that it is going to last. Because Eric does love me. And I love him. And we're both committed to being together. And nothing is going to stop that from happening, Brooke. Nothing.
Mom, I really want to believe that. I just want to believe that so badly.
I know it's been years since I've said it, but it's just as true now as ever. You are a class act, Stephanie Forrester.
Thank you.
I hope things can remain the same with us.
Why wouldn't they?
Divorce is an unpredictable thing. Bitterness and anger inevitably can come out at one point.
I stand warned.
Stephanie, I have no bitterness.
Don't you feel you missed something being married to me?
No. I gained immeasurably.
The children.
I'm not just talking about the children, Stephanie. It says a great deal about you and me. That even though we know our marriage is ending, we can still stand here and talk to each other like this. It shows how we feel about each other as people. The respect.
But we're still going to part.
Yes, we are.
Don't worry, I'm not going to get angry. I'm not really even trying to be civil and proper. I'm not even trying to appear calm and in control. I don't have any bitterness. When I look back on our marriage, our life together, I wouldn't change one thing. I don't regret one thing. I just wish it wasn't ending.
I used to have the same fears, Brooke. But more and more lately, I realize it is going to last. Because Eric does love me, and I love him. And we're both committed to being together. Nothing is going to stop that from happening, Brooke. Nothing.
But there is something to stop it from happening. There is. Could it be? Is it possible he really is living in Tucson? And if he is, what does it mean? I've got to do something. I have to find out. If he's alive, I want to know about it. But why? Do I want him back? No, of course not. It would ruin everything. And yet, I've got to know. I have to. If Dad's alive, I need to know. And there's only one way. Only one way to find out for sure.
Tommy?
Donna, baby, how's my favorite model?
Getting bored, waiting for you to call?
Yeah, well, I'm waiting to hear from the big guy myself.
You still haven't talked to him?
Not one word.
Oh, that's great, Tommy. He's probably found someone else by
Hey,
now.
no. He's just out of town.
Are you sure?
Hey, listen, honey. You are his girl. There is no doubt about it.
Is he still gonna pay me $4,000?
That's what he says.
For art photos.
That's right, art.
That'll never be seen in this country.
Guaranteed.
Well, so then what are you waiting for? Call him. See if he's back.
No, Donna, this is not a man that you push. This man is very powerful.
Tommy, it's not like I'm asking you to sell him an Edsel or something. Just call him. See if he's interested.
The man is still interested.
Then call him. For me?
Oh, you know, you're gonna get me in trouble one of these days.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna make us rich. Both of us. Don't forget, you're getting a commission on this deal.
Hey, that ain't why I'm doing this, you know.
Oh, it's not?
I'm doing this for you.
Then what are you sitting there for? Do it for me. Call him, Tommy. Connect with the guy.
All right. Just hold your horses, will you? I'll talk to him now.
Can I come?
No, you may not. You just sit tight right here. And don't touch anything, okay? I'll be back.
Hello?
Miss Forster?
Yes.
It's Weston. Can you talk?
Yes, I can.
My contact just called me from the airport. It finally happened. The Logans? Reservation tomorrow for Tucson.
How many?
Just one, round trip.
Who's going?
Brooke Logan.
Brooke. I would never have thought that. Thank you, Weston. Thank you very much for letting me know. I'll talk to you very soon.